Hello all. Today we are going to see a question from GATE 2017, Mechanical Paper 1. Question number 4. So you are given a differential equation of this form and you are given two boundary conditions. So you need to find out whether this has any solution or infinite solution. So based on these options you need to figure out what is the answer. Okay. So before proceeding into the problem, if you want to know more details about differential equations and all, please check out this particular NPTEL course by Professor Srinivasa from IIT Madras. So let's go ahead with the problem. So here we are given actually a second order ODE with constant coefficients. Okay, here A, B, C are constant coefficients in the problem. And for this kind of problems you can write an auxiliary equation in this particular form based on these coefficients where k is unknown, and when you solve this you will get some solution. So okay, and based on this solution you can actually write a general form for the differential equation. So if your solution a is equal to some coefficient alpha into imaginary variable I, that means your k is imaginary. Therefore, your general solution can be approximated in this functional form. Okay, so let's see how to utilize this functional form in this particular problem. So let's see first how to get the auxiliary equation. So let's assume that here y is equal to e raised to kx. This is a solution. Okay, therefore you can write your y dash is equal to, which is dy by dx, is equal to k into e raised to kx. Again you can do y double dash, which is d square y by dx is equal to k square into e raised to kx. So let's use these values in this differential equation. So that is y double dash plus 16y is equal to 0. So k square e raised to kx plus 16 e raised to kx is equal to 0. Therefore you get k square plus 16 into e raised to kx equal to 0. Therefore you can write k square plus 16 is equal to 0, and your k is equal to under root minus 16, which is again under root minus 16 into I. So if you take minus 1 you can write it as I square. Therefore you can write your k is equal to 4i plus or minus 4i. Okay, so this is the solution. So this is how you actually write uh, you obtain an auxiliary equation, or you can directly write the auxiliary equation like I have shown in the previous slide. So let's use this according to this particular formula. Therefore your solution is going to be y is equal to c1 into sine of 4x plus c2 into cos of 4x. Okay, therefore you can write your y dash, that is dy by dx, is 4c1 cos 4x minus 4c2 sine 4x. Okay, so now we are going to use this particular form because all of your boundary condition is in terms of your y dash. So now what are your boundary conditions? At x is equal to 0 your y dash is 1, and at x is equal to pi by 2 your y dash is minus 1. Okay, so let's use the first one. So 1 is equal to 4c1 cos 0 minus 4c2 sine 0. Therefore your c1 is equal to, this is going to be 0, so your c1 is equal to 1 by 4. Okay, now let's use the second one. So minus 1 is equal to 4c1 cos of 4 into pi by 2. minus 4c2 sine of 4 into pi by 2. So your 4 into pi by 2 is again 2 pi. So sine 2 pi is again 0. And cos 2 pi is same as cos 0, which is 1. Therefore your C1 is equal to minus 1 by 4. Now you see that C1 you are getting two different values, which is not possible. Therefore the solution does not exist. So there is no solution for this particular boundary condition. Okay, so this is your answer. So if you want to know more details about differential equations, please check out the NPTEL courses, and I hope you understood this problem. Now if there was a slight change in this boundary conditions, you would have got a different answer. So make sure you substitute these values properly, because based on that your answers will change. So thank you.